I broadly construe my job here in Austin is to help UT and Austin become a better Silicon Valley. But Austin and UT have quite a head start in that already long before I got here. So when I looked around, I looked at various activities in entrepreneurship, and I noticed an unserved market, namely undergraduates at the University of Texas at Austin. So my first project was a course for undergraduates who are starting companies at UT Austin. And the idea was that this would be students from anywhere in campus, not just I'm from the engineering school, but we wanted the course to apply to anyone, anywhere at UT. So we have 3 instructors, one from business, one from science, and one from engineering. This is our second semester at it, so we're still experimenting. We'd like to focus this course. There are many other courses in entrepreneurship, so that people interested in entrepreneurship do not have to take this course. We're trying to have this course serve teams of students who are starting companies. So we don't admit individual students. We ask teams to apply. And one of the things we're trying to avoid is have the students come up with an idea for a company because they want to take the course. We're trying to find bona fide efforts to start companies that will happen whether we help them or not. And then we'd like to help them. Last semester we felt that too many of our startups were class projects. They weren't bona fide startups. They evaporated at the end of the course. That's not good. So we cut back from 20 to 10 teams this semester and raised our standards. So we are looking for determined startup teams to help rather than create an occasion for somebody to have an idea and maybe start a company or not. So I'm been in the business of companies for a very long time. So just by the luck of the Irish, I know a lot. And our students some of them are younger than 20, and they don't know much. So it's really easy to be helpful because they ask questions that are so easy to answer. Like, what is a board of directors? And how do I get incorporated? And what's the most important thing should I do now? Well, ask customers, things like that. And they're so appreciative and they're so enthusiastic, it's really gratifying. So the non-website companies, we have one company called PowerSmart, which is focused on saving energy in data centers. And their general approach, which I can't possibly do justice to, watches a big cluster of machines and notices which ones are not being used and turns them off. And then when they're needed, turns them back on again. But it's more complicated than that, but approximately. So saving energy in data centers, 10, 20, 30% of energy, that's a lot of energy. Another one of our companies called SoulSpot is building a charging station, a solar-powered charging station for electric vehicles. So that's a twofer. Gets its electricity from the sun and uses it to charge electric cars. Actually, I think the strongest way to enter is to enter not with the idea that you want to start a company, although I would like you to arrive there, is to enter with, do you have a particular idea for how you want to change the world? Start there. Then starting a company turns out to be a means to the end. I want to change the world with this idea. I'll start a company to do it.